Okay, I can't do this anymore. Look, Sonic fan games, they piss me off. Not because of they are bad or anything. I mean, not bad but not good. But the way the fandom glazes them, the vocal minority in the fandom glazes them, like the way they put them on this pedestal. SEGA hire this man. No, please, no, please, no. Okay, look, I understand that there's passion put into these projects, but at the end of the day, it's not a game that is meant to be pushed out to the masses. And I know that people will come with the argument of if they put in if they were funded by SEGA, they would have been able to make good stuff. Look, Sonic fans have been involved with the production of Sonic stuff, like official Sonic stuff, for a long time now. From the 90s, you could put that, because you can't tell me that Sonic Team has been around since the year of our Sega Genesis, and you tell me that Sonic fans haven't tried to, get employed within the Sega workspace. You can't tell me that. But the thing is, they didn't bring their wacky ideas. I mean, they obviously did. Okay, so when developers are trying to get the plot or the story for video games, it's a very weird experience. Okay, like you can literally say that what if Kratos was wearing a bra or something. Okay, it just randomly came into my head. Okay, like, and everybody just like, man, shut your bitch ass. Okay, like, but that's just it. Sonic fans, we need to give criticism on these games, or else there isn't going to be any improvement in the future. Because Sonic fan games are good for fan games, but not as official stuff. If you put a price tag on Sonic games, on Sonic fan games, you're going to be hit with the like you just. I got launched into the open world of Sonic GT, and I was like, why is it called Sonic GT? I mean, I expected to see Sonic driving like in the Gran Turismo universe doing some stuff, but I was like, okay, we don't have that. Maybe Sonic Grand Tour. I expected spectacle, like something that reminds me of Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed is not the greatest Sonic game, but it is a Sonic game. It's the same as Adventure. They are Sonic games. They have the attributes of Sonic games. Sonic GT and many Sonic fan games, they don't. Okay, Sonic is just this cool dude. He reminds me of Ben 10 Alien Force. This cool dude who is actually cringe, that just so happened to have the Omnitrix, that just happened to be Sonic, because the writing reminded me of Doodoo. What do you mean, Mighty's sidekick? Please. Like, that was the reason why I couldn't even play the game anymore. I was like, Mighty, I thought both of them, they were just like, they were really good friends. And Tails isn't Sonic's sidekick, okay? He isn't. That's why in recent times, okay, we can say that Tails, like Sonic and Tails, they are not always together. Like, Tails isn't glued to Sonic anymore. I thought we settled on that in Adventure. Why are you calling? It's a Sonic fan game. We cannot insult it. We cannot criticize it. We cannot say bad things about it, because it's a Sonic fan game. Am I right? And these are the same people that go on Twitter, go on the average YouTube shorts for Sonic fan games are SEGA hire this man. This is so amazing. I would love to see a full video game of this, but the underlying issue is that since we don't give criticism, since we don't care we don't really care about the quality, we just said it's a fan game. The fan games eventually become clones of fan games and clones of games, of official Sonic games. There is something that I got struck with recently when I saw someone's comments on someone, I forgot the fan game, but it reminds me of this, and that was where I was like, oh hell no! Like, Sonic fan games, I believe that they're supposed to be the epitome of creativity and randomness, not just like slapping Sonic into it and saying that he's a cool dude and this and that. I'm trying to say that, like, we should have complex stories that don't, that you don't need to have a branching story. Okay, look, Call of Duty 4 is quite linear, but the story is deep and complex. Okay, there are character dynamics, there's this and that. Within one of the shortest Call of Duty campaigns, I mean, it was short for its time. I mean, it's like 4 hours long. Like, it's 4 hours if you're playing it on regular, and it's 2 if you're playing it on recruit. It depends on how good you are. But the thing is, you don't need to have complex stuff. But Sonic fan games can be the place where you get to see different takes on Sonic's character while maintaining what Sonic is. Because when we're talking about the scope of Sonic within these fan games, it's either Unleashed, Adventure 2, Sonic CD. What am I supposed to say again? That's all. Those are the only games that people focus on when they're talking about Sonic fan games, like when they're making Sonic fan games, because it always reminds you of Sonic Unleashed, Sonic this, Sonic that. Like Sonic GT, it tries to be this mishmash of Sonic fan games, of different Sonic games. It tries to have the momentum of Sonic Adventure while having the level design of Sonic Unleashed, while trying to get the cinematic style of, while removing the cinematic style of Sonic Heroes. So it all becomes this thing, and most times when they're making, when Sonic fans make their stages, it's repetitive. It reminds me of Green Hill Zone, but it now has Mango Tree. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but you get where I'm coming from with this. I just believe that Sonic fan games, they need to have this. What's that word again? Yes, they need to be criticized, because if they're not criticized, there won't be any growth, and it will just be the same thing over and over again. Okay, and please stop hating on Sonic games, like the official Sonic games, please, because you can't say that, okay, the high-end restaurants are bad now, let's patronize the hot dog stand. We shouldn't do that. It's insulting, actually. We should advocate for better Sonic games, which Sonic team has listened to, and they, like, I mean, they are not Activision, I guess, but the thing is that's what we need to strive for. It also applies to gaming in general. We shouldn't be talking about indie games and saying that indie games are the future while ignoring the high-end market. Okay, look, it's through the high-end market that people were, what's that word, inducted into the gaming community. Let's use the gaming community. I was going to say gaming culture, but yeah, we can also use gaming culture. Okay, it's through the mainline Sonic games. It's through AAA games that people get dragged into the gaming culture, and then you get to look at indie games, this and that. So these days, people just like to blaze anything that's independent for some reason. But that's a story for another video. And that's all for the video. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. I'll see you guys in the next one. Should I even say bye? Okay, goodbye. Join the Discord if you want to have a one-on-one chat with me. And if you have an episode to write, please at least just join the Discord and talk with me. And then you can leave the Discord server if you like. Okay, the Discord it doesn't have much, but that's all. I'll see you guys in future ones. Peace.